What's up, Kansas City? What's up? How y'all doing out there today on this cold Kansas City day? Well, cold for most people. Me, I'm good with the weather. How y'all doing out there on this Chiefs Victory Monday? Give yourself a round of applause. Larry B's in the building. He just told me good game. As we know, Las Vegas Raiders is his team. Man, you thought you had us, huh, Larry? Thought you had us up against the ropes. Appreciate the good game, though, man. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to this episode of This is KC Sports, where we go over KC Sports. Man, it was a good game indeed, Larry B, man. You see, Larry B on the IE Sports Radio chat line says, "Look, I'm just saying, I'm happy the Raiders fought instead of getting pushed around and just." Hey, and they did. They fought. They fought pretty well, and I give some claps to the Raiders as well. They pretty much they played us very aggressively, as we all knew they would, considering it's a division game. We are rivals, regardless if we've beat the crap out of them since my home era pretty much started. But we used to get smacked around by the Raiders. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we didn't. They, it's payback time, and we're punishing them every chance we get. So yeah, to play a team that good with that much heart, I'll take it. Hey, for real, I think the Raiders definitely have a lot to look forward to next season. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was enjoying watching them melt down against other teams on the sidelines, kicking their helmets and throwing little temper tantrums because it wasn't going well with Garoppolo. Let me say this, Larry. Are you happy that O'Connell decided to fight to come back into the game? Because Garoppolo was warming up on that sideline, bro. He was on his way in the game. What is your think about that? Your thoughts about that, Larry B, man? Because he was coming, bro. And I know all them Raider fans was like, hell no. That man stood up, and as soon as he stood up, that blue tent flew up like, hell no, you ain't going in there. No, you ain't. You better sit down. So yeah, that's what Larry B said. He's happy it didn't happen. Oh man, so yeah. So a lot has happened over a course of not even 24 hours for the Kansas City area. Jimmy G equals Mac Jones. Yeah. At this moment, very much so. At this moment, yeah, I'll agree to that. Tough loss for my Sporting KC. They fought very hard, considering I think they had during the season, as we was keeping tabs, on the show, I think they had lost 10 games straight or something at one point. So for them to get that far, for them to get as far as they got into the postseason, man, round of applause. I'm happy. I'm happy that they made it that far. I definitely did not expect that, so I'll take what we can get off of that. Houston Dynamo, y'all fought. Y'all played a very good game. We're not going to talk about the handball, or are we? So, but it's okay. Man, Larry B, they did good. Considering the position that they were in all season, there's no way in hell that I ever expect them to make it to the postseason. So I'm excited, or not excited, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic that they made it that far, and that, it went the way it was meant to go. Otherwise, they would have won last night. But it went the way it's supposed to go. Like I said, the handball thing, we can talk about that. We can harp on that. But you had 6 minutes plus after time to where you could have tied the game. And there was a few missed opportunities. So that's what we're gonna chalk it up to. There was a few missed opportunities. The team did not execute on those opportunities that they had pretty much in front of them. They could have you know they could have tied it up and let it come down to what it was gonna come down to. But officiating across sports here lately has been pretty much it's I don't know. They're all human. We're all human. We make mistakes, but I feel like here in 2023, these sports have some of the best cameras and replay systems known to man, in my opinion. And we can't. You mean to tell me that you can't take a few seconds, a minute or two to look at some footage and just be like, oh, yep, there it is, right there, boom, decision's made. It's easy. It's easy to make the decision at that point. So I feel like, and that's in the NFL also. NBA is too soft for me. I'm not even going to talk much about the NBA. I don't watch the NBA. I tried to watch a couple games. I think it was Saturday, I believe. I'm not sure, but it was soft. The NBA is too soft, man. Everything is a foul. The players it's too cute, man. They're not really trying to score. They'll come down the court, man, and just throw up some stuff. And if it go, it go. If it don't, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like I stopped watching since Jordan. It's just too. It's too much, man. It's a weak sport now. Let's see. Let be said. That's what I say about the Tuck Rule game. Yep. Yeah, it was a fumble. It was a fumble. That Tuck Rule, it was a fumble. There was plenty of time to score again, and the Raiders didn't, so you can't be mad. However, it was a fumble. There's exactly. Hey, you know what? I really hope, Larry B said, Bishop don't need to watch the NBA. There are no KC team. Hey, if I had the choice, if they took a poll here in Kansas City and said, do you want an NBA team or NHL team? I would take the NHL team. I don't like the basketball, this era of basketball. It's, like I say, they don't, there's no effort. Like there's guys who still playing like Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. When did them guys become sorry? Like Russell Westbrook, man, I needed that dude to give me 7 points. That's all I needed. And this isn't the reason I'm upset because he messed up my parlay. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad because I've witnessed Jordan. I've witnessed Kobe. I've witnessed Tim Duncan. I witnessed the greats, man. I witnessed, Robinson, Sean Kemp, Reggie Miller, and Grant Hill and them. I witnessed them score 8 points in 1 minute and stuff like that. So, like, there's no way you could tell me, man, that you couldn't score. It was 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. There's no way that you cannot tell me that Russell Westbrook cannot score 7 points with 10 minutes left. I refuse to believe that. At least you used to be, because I remember when Russell Westbrook was on OKC and what's his name? Harden. And Harden, he left and all that stuff. And it was just Westbrook by himself. And this man was down there knocking down double-doubles by himself. And I think that's when, Jordan brand and all them endorsements and stuff started kicking in. So you can't tell me that man could. But now all of a sudden it's like these guys, they don't play. I guess they feel like they don't have to play hard anymore because they made it. They made their money. They're good. So I find it weird. At least that's one thing about the NFL. and you got some soft guys in the NFL, but in the NFL, they actually try. Sometimes it don't work out. The way you want it to. Like let's just say, and this isn't a shot at CEH, but CEH here in the Chiefs' kingdom has been slightly less ideal, fan favorites, I guess you could say, but if you watched him run yesterday, every his stats and stuff, because of Pacheco and all them is here, his stats hasn't been what they are, and he has some issues, securing the ball. But every time that man get the ball, he runs hard. He can just get the ball and just fall down on the damn ground and be like, "Oops, I tripped," if he wanted to, but he don't. You can see the effort. The NBA, man, I was watching that crap. I saw no effort. I don't know how people watch it. I don't get it. I don't know because it's not entertaining at all. There's no and this is why they cannot compete with the NFL still, because there's no entertainment. There were entertainment when Jordan, the Scottie Pippins, and Patrick Ewing and Tumbo and all them guys, and the Mailman Malone, all them, when they were all playing, there was entertainment every time, bro. Every time they went up and down that court, there was something where you like, man, I'm not about to leave this seat because I want to see what's about to happen. I don't ever recall a dry moment in the NBA during that 90s era. I don't recall that. Hell, even the early 2000s era and stuff, when Kobe and them and all them came, Iverson, all them, I don't recall a dry moment, because you had entertainment. You had Iverson with the damn crossover. You even had what's his name, the white chocolate, Williams, whatever. The no look passes, dude. I have yet to see an NBA game to where I'm like, dude, damn, all right, I'm gonna start watching NBA again. It's trash, man. It's trash. It's all trash. There's no entertainment. I watch sports for entertainment purposes. That's why I watch. All right. Otherwise, I can do something else. So, anywho, enough for all the NBA. We ain't gonna ramble on about them. SC Larry B said, man, those dudes in the 90s and 2000s would knock your head off in the NBA. It was entertainment, man. Hey, Larry B, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Now, if one of these players do a layup and they robbing, bro, no. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I feel like that's who Draymond Green inspires to be, is Rodman. Rodman definitely couldn't play in this era because dude was just raw. And I think that's who Draymond Green wants to be. It's a Dennis Rodman of his time. And he's making that name for himself, because ain't no way you're going to choke me out on the court. We're going to have to talk about this, buddy, after this game. And when I say talk, you know what I mean. You're going to have to see me after this. We grown ass men. You ain't going to do. You got me messed up, bro. But, so yeah. I lost my thought. But yeah, that's all I'm saying about the NBA. Like I said, you slightly touch their hand and it's the referee quick to blow, which is weird as hell that you have a referee in the NBA that can see somebody's hand slightly get grazed and call a foul, but in the NFL, you can see a person blatantly late hit. Like I was watching the game last night. You can't tell me that wasn't a late hit on Herbert going out of bounds. And the ref was standing right there. You can't see this big ass dude hit this big ass dude, but in the NBA, they can see somebody slightly graze somebody's hand and call it a foul. Bro, what the hell? I think they need to switch officials, because something ain't right here. But yeah, so anywho, man, it was nice. I hope all y'all Thanksgiving. Man, Larry B, how was your Thanksgiving? How's everyone Thanksgiving holiday? Anyone do any shopping or anything? We ate a little food around here. Didn't do no shopping because it is what it is. I didn't see anything worth buying that we needed. But just spent time with family and had a good time. Son came down from college. It was nice. It was nice. Larry B talking about the championship class, Liberty North versus Christian Brothers Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. I haven't looked into that game yet. Oh yeah, man, that was good. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Uh, I hope everyone here at IE Sports Radio enjoyed themselves over the Thanksgiving holiday. Had the days off. Probably got to get some things done, some yard work if you had any of that to do, or just spend time with family. Yeah, Missouri high school football. So I'm a little upset about that because I know the whole Lee Summit North situation had kind of got was a little janky with they said I think they were playing Rockers or whatever, Lee Summit North and Rockers, and they called that a catch, even though you could see the ball bounce off the ground and go right into the player's hands, and they called it a complete. I'm a little salty at I think it's Misha or whatever they call themselves. So it was Lee Summit North. I think they had played Rockhurst. It was a few weeks ago, and as far as I know, like they were like getting petitions and all kind of stuff going, man. So what happened was it was back like around November, I think 14th or something, maybe a little bit before that. It was they were pretty much playing Rockhurst, I guess to advance Lee Summit North, and they lost to Rockhurst. Well, so what happened was they called a pass. They called November 10th. There was a pass that Rockhurst did that was actually incomplete. It hit the ground and it bounced up into the receiver's hands, and they called it a complete pass. And I think it ended up being considered a touchdown or something. It was weird, man. It was weird. They done kicked off a petition. I don't know how far it went, but Lee Summit would have won had that not been considered a complete pass. They would have won that game. So they basically got robbed off of. They robbed them. They robbed them. But a lot of people were saying that earlier in the season or somewhere in the season, Lee Summit got away with a play like that. That similar play also. So it is what it is. But hey, what can you do, right? All right, everyone. Everyone that's here with us, thanks for being here. Give us 1 second here. We're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to come back. We're going to keep talking about this football stuff. MU did their thing versus Arkansas, of course. We're going to talk about we did kind of sort of talked about the Sporting KC loss. I can't wait for the next season. I think they're going to be back and be better. Hopefully they kind of kick them into high gear. So after these breaks, we're going to definitely come back. You're listening to This is KC Sports with your man Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Stick around.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
up, everybody? This is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What's going on, football fans? This is me, your boy Larry B, inviting you to join myself, Colin Reynolds, Mike Pat, and John Felipe for one of the most electrifying football shows you have ever heard. 3 and Out, right here at IE Sports Radio. Recap of the week before, a preview of what's to come, and of course, 3 hardcore head-to-head prime-time face-offs each week. You don't want to miss it.
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
What's up, everybody? Welcome. We are back from break. Man, I do too, man. With our little smart mouth, Larry B said he likes to record. That's my daughter. She just always talking stuff. You know, them teenagers. Mikey Two Guns in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? All right, so yeah, we back. We can kill the music. Hey, I was just sitting here looking at the IE Sports Radio group chat, if I can get my things out. And man, they ain't here clowning us. Not really, but they was just saying that like Adam said they're an NHL team in KC would be awesome. I think so too, Adam. But Larry B said the KC Fountains. Man, knowing how I feel about that fountain crap, I don't know why we the city of fountains. We don't have very many fountains. Anyone who's came to Kansas City, tell me how many damn fountains y'all saw. You let me know. And if you can say y'all have seen over 10 fountains in Kansas City, I will go ahead and take back what I said as far as the city of fountains goes. Man, get out of here. I think, let's see, I could probably tell you where a couple of fountains are. You have one on the plaza, of course. That's one of the main ones. Let's see, you know what I'm saying? You have one old ain't no damn fountains. Larry B. Let me see. You got one on the plaza. You got one on, I think, Brush Creek or Manuel Cleaver Boulevard, whatever they call it. You have one. Damn it. I think there's one down there, down by, well, Crown Center has their own little fountain display or whatever. So we can call that. That's like multiple fountains. So we can call that. I'll just say group that as one. I'm at 3, and there might be one up north off of North Oak Traffic Way or some crap, and Berry Road or something. So that's 4. I don't know. Ain't no damn fountains here. I wish they changed the name. Man, we could be something, the City of Champs or something. Goddamn fountains. All right, so like I said, we're inside the radio IE Sports Radio group chat. Taryn, my man Taryn. Hey, if anybody, like I said, always, if you're looking for a specific sport that you like and you want to hear the latest dish on it, we have it here by the truckload. Every channel here covers certain sports. We all might talk about the same stuff, but they got their own specialties. You know, like I said, my man Taryn Rodriguez, the guy is a volleyball guru, okay? Like, he's in the chat, my man says there's going to be a pro women's volleyball team starting up in 2025 here in Kansas City. My man's on the West Coast. I didn't know that. I live here. I did not know that. So see, we have it. It's here. All the sports you can take, all the sports talk you can take. You don't have to go nowhere. This is the one-stop shop here at IE Sports Radio. That's why we say we are the direct feed, your direct feed for all that is sports, because they're here. UMKC women's volleyball had an outstanding season, which now has them in the NIVC. Terrence said they should have won their conference tournament and made the NCAA tournament. See, this is stuff I didn't know about. I'm going to have now, since Taryn put me on the spot, I'm a football guy. But since Taryn put me on the spot, now I have to go and study harder and brush up to bring you all volleyball information, because we got it all here. So now, thank you, Taryn, by the way, for that information. Appreciate that. Did not know that. But now I have to brush up on my knowledge of things now. Just putting it on my plate. Man. Appreciate it, though. That's some good information. What do you want? We got it. Larry B said, whatever you want, we got it, man. We got your fix, your sports fix. We can deliver. Believe that. And I listen to shows, and I love everybody's content and everybody's views and opinion on whatever it is they talking about on their show at that moment or any moment. You can go back, you can listen to the recordings, because they there. It's on demand. It's on demand. You can check it out. Beans, greens, potatoes. Larry B cutting up in the chat, y'all. That's it, though. We got it. We got everything. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, and whatever else. Y'all know the song, man. Y'all know it. Oh, man. Let's see. My man Mikey Two Guns said, Bishop, what's like what's the go-to place for barbecue here in KC? Man, a lot of people like Gates. A lot of people like Q39. A lot of people like Arthur Bryant's. I'm not a fan of Arthur Bryant's. I've had it one time in my life. I wasn't a big fan of it. Smoking Joe's, a lot of people like that. We tried the Q39. Me and the wife did. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. It was okay. I didn't care for like the I guess you could say how everything works, like how you go in and all that stuff. But it was okay. It was okay. I didn't mind it. You got some Jack Stack which I like Jack Stack. The wife don't care about Jack Stack. She says it tastes like microwave barbecue or something. So she's not a fan. I like it. I like Jack Stack. I like Gates. Gates is okay. Gates kind of like, for a minute there, they were starting to slip. But that's really one of the main ones that everybody go to is Gates, or like I say, Q39 is a popular place. Smoking Joe's is a popular place. But yeah, you got your choices, man. You got your choices for real. Yeah, Larry said Michael. See, Paige said Joe's. So she liked Joe's. Like I said, Gates is fine if you don't mind getting yelled at as soon as you walk through the door. You go in. Let me tell you something, man. They got what you want at Gates. So if you like if you like a barbecue sandwich and you know what you want it to be, like burnt ends or turkey or beef or whatever, you better just know what you want. Because when you come in, it's how may I help you? What do you want, pretty much? And they yell it. And I've seen people come in there. I don't know if they do it now. Oh, is it Joe's? I thought it was Smoking Joe. I don't know. I've seen at Gates, I've seen people come in and not know what they want, and they told them to get out of line. Like they were at lunch at elementary school, man. They pulled them out of the line, bro. So it's cool though. It's good. It's good food. I think I can't think of his name up there off of ESPN, Marcus, whatever. I think he was eating Gates on TV. It's a thing going around. He didn't know he didn't know the camera was on him, and he was tearing that food up, bro. So you got your options, Mikey. Two Guns. You got your options. Know what you want or move. Hey, it seems rude a little bit, but man, they like to keep it going because that's how much business they get, and I can understand it, because if they didn't, then the line will look like Joe's. Like if you ever came to Kansas City, or if you ever know somebody that's in Kansas City, ask them what the line at Joe's look like. That sucker be out the door, man, because they move too slow. That's one thing I could say. I used to drive trucks, and I used to deliver to Joe's, man, and yeah, they yell it, yeah, like the soup Nazi, yeah, pretty much, man, pretty much. So, but before I break, we're gonna talk a little bit about Mizzou. Mizzou is kicking butt and taking names. They just took on Arkansas. They took on Arkansas Friday. I was gonna say over the weekend, but it was Friday. Went to Arkansas house, knocked on the door. They didn't answer, so they decided to kick it in and left with 48 points, and they left Arkansas with 14. Tigers, man, go Tigers. They doing it. They number 9. They 10-2. They doing it, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Cook went off. He had 12 for 20, 112 yards, no interceptions, which means he played, he focused. He had 2 touchdowns. Schrader, number 1 rusher in this game. They busted get it now. Schrader had 27 carries for 217 yards. Pete was in second top rusher in the game. He had 8 carries for 29. Burden had 6 receptions, 55 yards. Norfleet had 3 receptions for 32. So it seemed like they went in with a game plan of running the ball down Arkansas's throat, and that's exactly what they did, because 217 yards off of 27 carries at average 8 yards a carry plus a touchdown for Schrader. They ran the hell out of that ball. Arkansas, man, there was no hope for them, bro. They 4-8. Criswell was 12 for 20, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. They top rusher had 80 yards off of 15 carries, and they top receiver had 40 yards off of 4 receptions. So they did what they supposed to do. I'm happy, man. Drinkwitz, he's taking care of business over there. Tigers are for real. They, in my opinion, they shouldn't have lost to LSU. They did because I feel like they lost focus. But I I don't even know. I don't Arkansas, man. This is Arkansas, bro. Like Arkansas, Alabama, those was the top. Those were the cream of the crop, pretty much. But it's nice to see my Tigers, man. Marcus Spears was there. You go. Oh, he's eating Q39. So okay, yeah, Q39. Yeah. So Paige, what you think about Q39? I was telling them that we had Q39, and it was okay. I don't know. That's my thought of it. It was okay. I thought it was kind of mid, to be honest. That's probably why we haven't been back yet. So, they're, like I said, Mizzou's 9th ranking in the Associated Press coaches poll, putting them in position to play in the New Year's Six bowl game. So the New Year's Six are the most prestigious bowl games at the end of the college football season, held on or near New Year's Day. They are Cotton Bowl, of course, Peach Bowl, Orange Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, the Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, all those bowls. That's one thing about college I could never get with. Like, don't get me wrong, it's entertaining as hell to watch. Those kids play their hearts out. All those damn bowls, man. I'm like, why do we need so many bowls? But then again, we got all those college teams, and they're all different conferences and all that crap. So, yep. So Mizzou put the beat down. They put them paws on Arkansas, choked out them Razorbacks. Let's see here. I wonder how much shit I get rocking my Tom Brady. Hey, man. Monkey Two Guns. Man, look here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just a whole, Larry B, just a huge playoff bracket. That would be dope. But, I don't know. There's some method to their madness, I guess. It seems to work. Mikey Two Guns, you go ahead and wear that Brady jersey if you want to, man. I'm sure they probably talk some shit to you. It won't be horrible, though. I was on Twitter earlier today, and I saw a little Eagles fan walk up to a guy like he was about to shake. It was a Bills fan. He walked up, and like he was about to shake his hand, and when the Bills fan extended his hand, the Eagles fan, it was a little kid. It was hilarious. He took his hand back and flipped him off. I thought it was hilarious, but whatever. That was funny. So, yeah. So you might catch something like that, Mikey, but it won't be too bad, man. They'll still welcome you here. I mean, a lot of us don't think Brady was horrible. I thought Brady was. I think he's all right. Like I said on previous shows, I think it was Belichick. Belichick was. He was the mastermind behind all the cheating and all that stuff, and it's crazy because come to find out, Brady was good enough to where you don't even need to cheat, and he proved that when he went to Tampa Bay, unless he was doing some shit down there and it didn't come out. But so that's that. My Chiefs, Larry B. Yep, this is the part where we gonna get into some of that game from last night or yesterday evening. Yeah, you saw the little kid, Mikey. that was hilarious, dude. So we're gonna take another quick break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get into that Raiders and Chiefs game. There were some things I saw. Wait. What you want to say, Larry B? Yeah, wait. Oh shoot. The Chiefs have, I want to say this, the Chiefs have a way of breaking teams, okay? The Raiders put up a fight. Oh, yeah, has to Central Missouri D2 school. Okay. The Raiders put up a fight, but they, Oh, did they lose? Oh man. Okay, I did not know that they made it and lost. Okay, that's what's up. I didn't know that they lost to that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up the information on that too, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, Larry B. There's a lot of sports to talk about. I'm lost here. I forgot what I was about to say. They did have a good season. Oh man, hold on. Let me see. Hold on, brother. Hold on. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back. They lost 35-34 to Harden. Okay. All right. It sucks because it was 1 point. I feel like they could have took that game, but the Raiders getting beat. We'll be right back on This is KC Sports with your man Bishop. Talk to y'all in a moment.
What's good, everyone? It's Drewski, the host of Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. On this station, we cover everything in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. From we cover the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Wings, Texas Rangers, TCU, SMU, we cover it all right here every Wednesdays from 9 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you stay live with me on the Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Well, what is up, Carolina Nation? This is John Felipe of the Carolina Cast, of course, the podcast of, by, and for the Carolinas, right here on IE Sports, your direct feed for all that is sports. And I'm reminding you to tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern for the latest in Carolina sports, whether it's the Panthers that keep on pounding, the fly natures of the Hornets, the storming Hurricanes, the battle of the Blues with Duke and UNC, the fight of the Clemson Tigers, or the amazing atmosphere of any Carolina college. I'm talking App State, I'm talking ECU. I've got you covered. Once again, tune in for the Carolina Cast with me, John Felipe, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Back, everybody. This is KC Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I am your host, Bishop, and we just been goofing off and goofing around, having a good time on today's show. Larry B, Mikey Two Guns, said he wants to come to KC and get yelled at gates while wearing a Pittsburgh jersey or a Tom Brady jersey, just to get some. He said he's willing to go through to be ridiculed and go through the fire just to get some good barbecue. We welcome you, man. Anytime, Mikey Two Guns. Let me know when you're in town, brother. he said he's willing. He said he's willing to get that Brady jersey stained up with some barbecue sauce. Hey, it's your business, man. So yeah, right before the break, my man Larry B was talking about Central Missouri. Hell of a season, man. Hell of a season, Larry B. That would have been dope. My son, like you said, and he was talking about Pittsburgh State. I'm not in Kansas, and but it's cool though. Like I said, I'll talk about some of them teams. But let's talk about Central Missouri real quick. They had a hell of a season. 11 they went 11 for 2. They tied their the school record or whatever for the most wins, which was dope. On paper, they tore Hardin up. On paper, man, and I wish that they could have walked away with that win because they most definitely deserve it. That's what I was about to say, Paige. Pittsburgh State, Osahan, right there. That's where Osahan plays at. Osahan and our son was a high school football. They're actually friends. They and classmates. They played on the same, at least on the high school team. So UCM on paper, man, they had 534 yards against Hardin's 418. They had 425 of those yards were passing yards. Hardin actually dominated the rushing game with 384 total yards. UCM only had 109. Hardin only had 34 passing yards. So UCM, it was balanced between the two teams for the most part because UCM, did most of the passing and Hardin did most of the running. Penalties, though, I believe is what. And I mentioned that page. NAIA level champions. MNU. Yep. I mentioned that. Shouts out to those teams, man. Those, like I said, those kids are balling out. They balling out. They're balling out. So, it was Osahan. Okay, I knew it was Osahan. I couldn't remember all these names. The penalties, I believe, is what killed UCM, though. They had 9 penalties for 61 yards, while Hardin only had 5 penalties for 30 yards. UCM had 27 first downs though. They went 8-11 on third downs. Harden went 8-13 on third downs. Harden had 20 first downs. They went 3-4 on fourth downs. UCM could not convert on fourth downs. So with all that being said, and I guess that kind of shows you, if you rush the ball more, you obviously have possession longer, because time of possession for Harden was 35 minutes and 42 seconds, where UCM dominated the air game and passed it like crazy, but they only had time of possession of 24 minutes and 18 seconds. If they would have started running more, I think they would have walked away with that one, Larry B. So that's that, but still, hats off to them, man. They did their thing. They did their thing. So hats off to them. Raiders. It was rivalry Sunday for Kansas City, and I know y'all gonna say, well, it's not really a rivalry. The Raiders. It's gonna always be a rivalry between the Chiefs and the Raiders, no matter how many times we win or they win. It's gonna always be a rivalry. That's just what it is. Raiders haters, and they don't like us neither. So, yeah, that was a game that was worth watching, because Larry B, we gave him false hope. I apologize. We gave Larry B false hope, y'all, because the Raiders, when they came out fast, and they came out firing, bro. O'Connell went 23 for 33, 248 yards, 1 touchdown. The man did not have an interception. It was nice. Jacoby Myers, they tried. That's why they got him listed as passing. That didn't go too well with their trick play. So we had to show you how to do a trick play. Josh Jacobs, man, that dude is a tank. 20 carries for 110 yards and 1 touchdown. Jacoby Myers, I don't know, Larry B, man. Yeah, exactly. Chiefs knew it was a fourth quarter game. The Raiders didn't. They wasted their resources in the beginning. When I was sitting there looking, I'm like, the Chiefs. I'm thinking to myself, like, the Chiefs is playing soft because they trying to figure out what the Raiders' defense is going to be. That's what I was thinking in the beginning, and I think it worked. But it is what it is. Iowa kept saying the score was going to be 34-10. I was a little off. It was 31-17 final at the end of 4 quarters. My question though, Larry B, between Jacoby Myers and Davante Adams, which one would you go with? I like Myers. I think Davante Adams is more of a streak guy, and yes, he can be a deep threat, but I think he's more of a streak guy. To me, Myers is flexible. He can be anywhere on that field, and he usually is anywhere on that field, and he's usually open. Adams, he can run a route. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I like them both, man. Don't get me wrong. Adams can run a hell of a route, but I feel like Myers is more flexible. And for me, I go with Jacoby Myers. But he has Jacoby Myers six receptions, 79 yards. Davante Adams 5 receptions, 73 yards. On my Chiefs side, the best side, Mahomes went 27 for 34, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns. My man Pacheco carried the ball 15 times. He only was able to scrape out 55 yards. Y'all did a hell of a job on that on the run game, stopping the run game, Larry B. The Raiders did pretty good because 15 carries. I feel like Pacheco should have had about 75, 80 on that one, but he was only able to get 55. Let's talk about this guy. First year rookie, Mr. Rashid Rice. My man had 8 receptions, 107 yards. That's an average of 13.4 yards a reception, 1 touchdown. Kelsey was right behind him with 6 receptions, 91 yards. It's going to be sad to see Kelsey when he decides to finally walk away. I know he's been talking a little bit about it, and it sucks. So, yeah, great game. I look forward to this Chiefs and Packers that's coming up. I cannot wait. We are currently number 1 in the AFC. Oh, number 2. I'm sorry. The Ravens did win last night. Shouts out to them, man. They doing pretty good, too. Shouts out to the Ravens. Shouts out to the Ravens. Shouts out to the Ravens. They're 9-3. We're 8-3, so we're number 2. Ravens is gonna have to fall at some point. I'm not really concerned about them, but it is what it is. Like I said, looking forward to this Chiefs versus Packers game that's coming up this week, Sunday. At they are going to be playing, what do they call it, the Frozen Tundra. They're going to be up there at Packers home turf. Kickoff at 7:20 p.m. I don't know what's going to happen. No, I do know what's going to happen. I think we're going to do them the same way we did the Raiders. That's exactly what's going to happen. You heard it here first on IE Sports Radio. This is KC Sports. You heard it here first. We are going to whoop the Packers the same way we whooped the Raiders. Sorry, Larry B. It was a good game for a little bit, and everybody thought Max Crosby was going to be chasing Mahomes down and all that crap. Not with that knee problem, and he gets tired too easily. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with me today. Appreciate Larry B, Mikey Two Guns, Paige, Terran Rodriguez, my man Adam. Like I said, man, you got Terran Rodriguez coming up with Set Point. You got my man Adam with Chi-Town Weekly. Where You At Sports with Joey. Check him out. We're not done today. There's a lot more sports talk to be had. I'm Bishop signing off. See you guys Monday. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out. Go Chiefs!